Lesson 10: Thankfulness. When we receive even the smallest of gifts, we thank the person who gave it to us. How much more, then, should we be thankful to God for His innumerable gifts and bounties, caring eyes to watch over us, hearts to love us, and all that He has created so we can grow and develop. Abdul-Baha tells us that we should be thankful to God for the many bounties He has given us and for filling our hearts with His love. We must be thankful to God at all times, even in times of difficulty. Giving thanks to God enables us to receive more and more of His infinite bounties. Let us memorize the following quotation. Be thou happy, be thou grateful. Arise to render thanks unto God, that thy thankfulness may conduce to an increase of bounty. Story. One day, a wealthy lady came from very far away to see Abdul-Baha in the Holy Land. At great length, she began to tell him of her small troubles, one after the other. Abdul-Baha listened with patience and kindness for quite some time until, eventually, another appointment called him away. Before leaving his guest, however, he pointed to a gentleman walking outside the window. There goes a man whom I will bring in to see you, he said. His name is Mirza Adar Ali. He walks on earth, but he lives in heaven, Abdul-Baha explained. He has had many troubles, and he will tell you about them. Mirza Adar Ali had had many troubles indeed. He was from Persia, where Baha'is were treated with injustice and great cruelty. Some were arrested and wrongly imprisoned. Others were beaten by people full of hatred and anger. It would sadden your hearts too much to hear about all the sufferings that Mirza Adar Ali endured in his life. Now, Abdul-Baha went out to fetch Mirza Adar Ali and bring him in to meet his guest. After introducing him to the lady, Abdul-Baha departed. Immediately, Mirza Adar Ali began to speak to her with great joy and humility of the wonderful time in which we live and of all the blessings of God to come. The guest listened for a little while, then, impatient, interrupted saying, "But Abdul-Baha said you would tell me about your troubles." Mirza Adar Ali looked up in amazement. "Troubles?" He replied, "Why, madam, I never had any troubles. I don't know what troubles are." Of course, Abdul-Baha knew that, even though Mirza Adar Ali had experienced great hardships, they never touched his happiness, and he saw only all the blessings God had given him in life, for which he was thankful.